You can be 18 to get in the military,
but you can't drink,
but
or you can't go to a club.
Yeah, but you got to be 21 to vote. So it's like, it's so contradicting, bro.
So I'm old enough to slay niggas and put niggas in the dirt for the country, in the name of the country, but I can't grab a bottle.
Out of all the genres out there, like Latin Spanish music is probably like the most listened to all around that gets people like lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because look at Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny.
I feel like African music gets people.
So.
Look at Bad Bunny though.
Too, you know,
Michael Jackson was another level.
He said the closest to Mike.
I didn't say he's the better. I said the closest.
If someone gave you $6 million right now, do you think you'd be able to stretch it throughout your whole life?
100%. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay. If there's so many people going to football nowadays, like Tootsie, you know what I'm saying? He's trying.
Toosii, bro.
Toosii, yeah. I'm thinking about the strip club, my fault. But Toosii, you know what I'm saying? He probably a millionaire, but he's still trying to get into the football field of things. Do you think it's more financial or just something he wanted to do since growing up?
Got it, type.
I got it. I'm Rampage Jackson.
But so
too, I'm spanking shit right now.
So
Big out shout out to
that's how it should be.
I'm gonna look.
You still gonna look?
I'm gonna look.
Keep it playing.
Cause they Guatemala, USA might win. I don't know, bro.
Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 9 of the Playmakers podcast, aka the Playmaker Show. This is your co-host, Playmaker Nene. Welcome to the home of the innovators, game changers, and the trailblazers. I'm going to pass the mic to my brother to my right.
What it do, Playmakers? This is Playmaker Partner. Welcome to another episode. Thank you for tuning in another week to be successful, to be great, and yeah, keep making plays. Let's get it.
What it do, Playmakers? What it do, boys and girls? This is your favorite co-host, Playmaker Swift. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. We appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Don't forget to tune into the giveaway if it's not already over, and I'll pass it on to my brother to my left.
What's going on? This is Playmaker Kev. Hope y'all feeling great today. I'm feeling swell. And today, this is episode 9. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it.
You feeling swell after that belt? After that belt, my brother?
Man, listen. The Ravens are ass. I admit it. The Ravens are ass.
Say it one more time. Say it one
Are
more
the
time.
mics on? Are the mics on?
Cheeks. It's cheeks. Nah, they cheeks.
Look at the camera and say it. What's your first and last name?
This nigga. Hold on. What do Commanders do though?
No, the Ravens are in shambles. They are really in shambles. They're like on a lifeline, holding on to the lifeline right now. I mean, I can't believe we just gave up an L like that to the Steelers, a team that hasn't been that great offensively. I mean,
of course.
The defense is terrible. I mean, Ravens defense let up a lot of deep shots to a team that hasn't, put up deep shots in weeks. So it's like, our defense is bad. Our offense wasn't going on early. Lamar wanted to, try to get things at the end of the game, which it never works out.
No,
we've seen it, in the past couple of seasons. So it's Lamar's in a bad spot right now.
That defense let Aaron Rodgers score? Sheesh.
They let 27 points.
27
to the
points.
Steelers. Our defense is nowhere to be found, guys. I mean, come on, guys.
Yep, Aaron Rodgers had a big game today.
Our special teams missing field goals. We getting penalties here and there. I mean, it's a mess. It's a complete mess. The Ravens, I can't back you guys up no more. It's on y'all.
We've been trying to tell y'all, though, like, this ain't nothing new.
Nothing new at all. We got Aaron Rodgers. Like you said, our offense this season hasn't been the greatest. And y'all allowed Aaron Rodgers to do 284 yards with a touchdown and an own rushing touchdown of himself. So
Aaron Rodgers scoring a touchdown. When was the last time Aaron Rodgers scored a touchdown? He had a 40-year-old run into the end zone. Like, this is
my
unbelievable.
goodness. I thought Lattimore was bad.
No, let's not
Nate
talk
Wiggins?
about the Commanders. Commanders just put up 0 points versus
0
Vikings.
points. Not even a field
0
goal.
points.
Nothing.
Like, how do you even put up 0 points in a football game?
It happens.
Hey, yo, speaking of NFL, I want to touch a little bit on Odell Beckham Jr. So, I don't know if y'all seen this recently, but recently he's been saying that people can't live off a $100 million contract. Now, I don't know if he's, blinded by,
his own wealth.
And, his perspective, but I don't know. That ain't right for me, bro. I feel like the average annual income salary in the USA in 2025 is like $66,000 or something like that. You can fact check that, but it's like something around there, 66, 67, something like that. But nah, that's ridiculous, bro. Honestly, I feel like there are a lot of people who don't make that type of money. So,
No, of course.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
But you also got to look at the lifestyle that they live. You know, they live a celebrity lifestyle where they be spending hundreds of thousands every other day. You know, so it's like I feel like in this perspective, it's like how long can you go with on $100 million contract? Let's say you wasn't ever to ever get that contract one again. You know, what would you do?
Well, from his perspective,
now you have to make great investments in order to keep up.
I mean, but also too, like, even if you get $100 million contract and like, yes, you do want to take care of your people, but I saw somebody say this too. It's like you don't have to. Of course, you want to get your mom's a crib, right? Or you want to get whoever like in your household a crib, whatever. So you don't have to get her like a $20 million crib, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like.
And like every family member a Ferrari and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
once
you don't gotta
get
do
that
that,
$100 million contract, you think you might get another one. So you never know. So with that $100 million contract that you do get, you might blow it thinking you might get another one. And let's say you don't perform the same, and things don't go well for you. You might not get that contract. But he's saying that.
But the way he broke it down was he said you get $20 million a year after tax.
Right.
So he said that more like 12. Well, these are his words. More like 12 million.
Right.
That you have to spend, use, save, invest, or flaunt, whatever. So that he's basically saying 12 million per year on for the whole year on everything you have to do. It's not enough for him. That's what he's saying.
I think it's just on the lifestyle.
I'm making sure that they understand what exactly he is saying. He is saying that after he receives 12 million that you have to use to spend, to use, to save, to invest on everyday life, whatever, for take care of his family, $12 million a year is not enough, according to Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, he's like I said, it's all about perception, and that right there just says a lot because analysis.com, it says the average American spends roughly $3 million to over $5 million in their lifetime. So for him to say, oh, you need $12 million to be able to just live.
But don't you think he's not an average just because of his lifestyle, he has to do for safety and shit like that?
Yeah, of course he has more spending to do. Like you said, he's a celebrity. He's actually
and that's the average. And nobody wants to live an average life, and I don't want to live an average life. I want to be out here spending, living the best life of time of my life. So
wow,
I can agree with him, and $5-6 million in a lifetime, I think it's nothing, honestly, because $5-6 million, I think. You should be able to make you should be able to, not everyone does. I probably haven't touched those numbers either, but, in reality, everybody want to do it maybe in 3 to 5 years. $6 million is not, I don't think it's a huge number, but it is at the same time.
So let's say right now, right? If this was like something they wanted to do for you, right? They gave you $6 million. They're like, can you use this up in your lifetime? You think you'll be able to do that?
$6 million?
$6 million
for your whole life.
Your whole life.
Yes.
You think you'll be able to?
You flip it?
Yeah, you can do whatever with it, but it says, but if you have $0 by the time the end of your life, then I don't know. They send you to hell, whatever, right? But no, I'm just saying, but that's kind of what I'm trying to say. If someone gave you $6 million right now, do you think you'd be able to stretch it throughout your whole life?
100%. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
$6 million?
$6 million.
Yeah. You just have to. I'd immediately hire a financial advisor, almost immediately.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not finna. If that's all I'm getting for ever, I'm not. You can't bottle that.
Yeah, because you got to think about it.
Once that first million goes on some bullshit, you're cooked.
Yeah.
You're cooked.
So what will be the first thing you do? Hire advisors?
No, let me stop bapping. All right. First thing I might get some.
What's the first thing you'll do if they're able to grant that to you?
I guess I'll just get something for everyone in my house.
Okay.
People in my crib, I'll definitely get something for them first, and then after that, I'll probably let my peoples kind of steer me or guide me to the right way, the right decision.
How about you, Kevin? What was the first thing you do if they were able to grant you $6 million off rip? You got to make this thing stretch.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I have no clue. If I see $7 million, am I checking just pop up? I'm like, what the fuck? Damn. I don't even know what I'm gonna do, bro. I don't know.
And how about you, Playmaker Vanna? What's the first thing you do? You have $6 million hit your bank account.
Definitely take care of some bills. Live financial.
A debt-free?
Yeah, debt-free life for sure, absolutely. And after that, then start investing for sure. Because once you start investing and you can get some money, some some income, some flow income every month, and you'll be all right. I think you'll.
Oh yeah, no, I lied. First thing I'm going to Disney World. I always wanted to go to Disney World, and I know Khalid wants to go to Disney World. I'd definitely go there first.
So you guys sound like you guys got a good mind on your head, on your shoulders, because I know plenty of people, they get $6 million in their bank account. The first thing they'll do is go to Tootsie's or strip club, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Be able to blow that off because they think that money is forever. That money is going to be in their bank account the whole time that's
Strip
there.
club is crazy off rip.
Bro, that's kind of the mindset of many people here.
Throwing at least like 20. I know for any nigga who's running straight to the strip, it's throwing no less than 20 bands, bro.
Yeah. It's like,
Crazy.
there's a fun fact that one of the Playmaker, Kev, said earlier today. It was like there's strippers being 18, you know what I'm saying? But the general admission is 21.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, what's going on in these strip clubs?
Yeah.
Why would you even want to go spend thousands and thousands of dollars there? Feel
It's
me?
just crazy. Like, you got to be 21 to walk in the building and like to be a participant in the activities. But they have people who are 18 years old able to work there.
Yeah,
and
and it's-
dance. That's actually insane.
Yeah, that's really insane if you think about it. It's even the same thing as the military. I think for the military, you can be 18 to get in the military.
But you can't drink
But
or
you
you
can't-
can't go to a club.
Yeah, but you got to be 21 to vote. So it's like,
Okay, yeah.
it's so contradicting, bro.
So I'm
You know
old
what saying?
enough to slay niggas and put niggas in the dirt for the country in the name of the country, but I can't grab a bottle
That is true.
That's wild as shit.
or
bro.
vote.
What would you?
You can't. You said vote, right? That'd be
Yeah,
21.
vote. You got to be
It's
21 to
crazy.
vote. Yeah.
Speaking about Odell, you know what I'm saying? In the last episode 8, if you guys didn't check that out, y'all should. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, what are you guys doing? Subscribe. But in the last episode, we went in depth talking about that.
Hold on. Hey, pause the video. My man said subscribe to the YouTube, bro. Go subscribe.
Now, subscribe now. We're going to wait over here for a little bit. Boom. So with that being said, in the last episode, we met Odell Beckham, speaking about him at a strip club. So maybe that's why.
Hold on. You still ain't subscribed, bro. What's good with you? Bro, go and subscribe to the YouTube. We're not playing.
So Odell maybe feels that way, that he needs more money than he has because he probably in the strip club, spending, and no shame in that, 10, 20,000, being the man he is, you know what I'm saying? Flaunting, like he said, word for word. So
those are his words.
and like obviously the lifestyle too is a big factor. I can say that. But then the NFL is giving him a good amount of money to be able for him to sustain that type of lifestyle. So you know what I'm saying? Because like if there's so many people going to football nowadays, like Toosii, you know what I'm saying? He trying
Tootsie.
Toosii, bro.
Toosii, yeah. I'm thinking about the strip club, my fault. But Toosii, you know what I'm saying? He probably a millionaire, but he's still trying to get into the football field of things. Do you think it's more financial or just something he wanted to do since growing up?
I think it's just like a dream, like something he's wanted to do for, like since he was growing up, but he took the wrong path in life. Whatever path it took him to be a rapper. And
he
now,
hasn't been doing that bad in music.
No, for sure. I'm not knocking him. I don't listen to him though, but I'm not knocking his career. I'm just saying he probably like wanted to do it, and then like now that he has a bread, like this foundation, he can do that shit on the side. He's not gonna be
Yeah,
affected.
he ain't making it in the field.
Yeah, nah.
You don't think he's making it?
I think he
Absolutely.
paid.
I read somewhere
course.
that he was probably like somewhere like 5'8". He's probably like the smallest dude on the team. So. he's
And isn't
not
Syracuse
making
D1? They're D1.
They are.
I ain't gonna lie, he definitely might get cooked. But I was gonna. But,
I'm faster than Toosii. I know for a fact. There's no nigga that is I'm faster than should be on the field, bro.
It's also definitely might be like a promo scheme.
It's not
like-
a pro, bro. He paid like I think he's paying money out his.
I know,
pocket.
but I'm saying it helps his name though. Like you don't
His name?
because as a rapper, you gotta stay relevant. I'm saying you gotta be
I'm not.
somewhat
I don't
popular,
think
bro.
he's doing that shit for relevancy at all. I think he really just wants to do it. Like he really loves playing
Yeah,
football.
absolutely.
For real?
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know.
I saw some highlights and stuff. I mean, he looks decent.
he's an ass.
No,
bro.
he looks.
I-
His moves looks.
Like he's
That
decent.
decent.
Like
That-
he's decent, but like
that
that's like
nigga-
D1 players though.
that nigga. Is
I mean, he
ass.
looks-
who train every day.
He's
Like,
not.
I mean, I feel like if he practiced enough, give him a couple reps for a couple weeks, he could get there.
Fuck
As
no.
far as what I've seen,
Bro.
I'm not
But like
gonna-
what Trev said, his name definitely helped him for
I mean,
him to even
absolutely.
No,
get.
for
Once
sure.
you have
Yeah,
money,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
money
yeah,
fills
yeah.
you anyway. Once you have money, you can
100%.
do anything.
100%.
You
But like-
get your money up, yo.
But like we play sports though. We play soccer. We play like you feel me like. let's not discredit the work that has to get put in to get OC. Like,
But it
You
looks
can't-
like he has been put in the work.
Fucking-
Let's
bro,
discredit
No,
the man.
no. He's been hiring
on,
a
bro.
trainer to like show him the ways.
So
like,
that's been
but-
putting in work.
no,
he hasn't been.
But
like,
he's been putting in work
Bro.
now for me to
Yeah.
get fit, get that
but
lean
like
gut out the way.
going to actual conditioning.
Nigga,
conditioning
Like
practice, he's not doing that,
160
bro.
He
pounds,
definitely
like
had a
150.
lean, but he had a lean gut before, bro. I'm not.
Ain't no way. You met
Sorry?
Toosii before?
I never met that guy, bro. I've
Probably
seen
met
him.
him at the strip club.
I've never been to a strip club in my life, bro.
Nah, cap.
Never ever.
Nah, but I feel like once he put in the work, he'll be alright. Yeah, I mean, have you seen the highlights?
I've seen that shit, bro. He is
Yeah.
ass.
Oh my god.
But
You
those,
have to pull up the
hold on,
highlights.
but
so you
those
can see.
aren't highlights
play
with.
the clip.
That's
From that
him
shit.
just running cones. He's not lined up against nobody else.
Bro, like that's live
That's fair.
cone work,
That's
and,
fair.
and he don't even look smooth. Like he looks choppy as fuck. Like, bro, no, bro.
Like, I'm not
you
gonna
think
say
he
look-
just started though?
No,
No, I'm not gonna
played
say he
football in
just
high
started.
school.
I'm not
He
gonna
played
say
football in
just
high
So
school.
if you guys were to, so if somebody were to give you a 10-day contract and they gave
On my
you,
life?
they gave you 2 months of practice, you don't think you would make it?
On that nigga, that's me. I think so
so
for sure.
what can he make?
He is not me, bro. I'm sorry.
Not in football
He
though.
he has the money. He can invest in himself. He has
It's not just
he
about
can
bread,
get
though. Nigga, it's
coaches,
natural
he can
talent.
He has the equipment.
It's natural talent and like natural attributes that you have. But he is short as fuck,
Yeah.
chubby.
But
as
yeah,
shit.
think about it.
But he's
It's-
not. He
I'm
stopped.
pretty sure he played football before.
He definitely
I know,
did.
but this is years of work ethic, like years and years and years. And
I
like
feel like
conditioning and all
if
that
you
shit.
line it up, if you give me his resources in the same time frame, I'm looking smooth, way smoother. For me, I feel like I'm dicing shit up. No cap.
Hey, Toosii, line that up with this moment.
Hell no. I want to challenge real, like, bro. I want to line up against real
Reliable.
athletes, bro.
God.
I'm alive.
Nah, bro. I'm not going to discredit no athlete who put
Yeah,
in
you
work.
can't discredit the athlete and the organization,
Yeah.
bro.
But
You
to
got
say that nigga Toosii can walk on any college field, D1 college, fuck no, bro. He cannot do that shit, bro.
yeah. If any college, you think he's not making any college, right? Besides the one he's trying to make one right now.
Nah,
It's
man,
only
he
because
not.
Syracuse is like a top ranked team.
Yeah.
Like if it was like some like all right,
Like some
D3
CC, like community college.
Community
Yeah,
college,
he
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
get some nice
it
minutes.
might be some,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? But he's not trying. He's trying to go for the like. I'm not gonna lie. For him to fuck with Syracuse is tough. I didn't think they'll sell out like that.
Yeah, bro.
He's not even like a. Is he an A-list celebrity? I don't think so. Toosii?
Nah,
He's
I
like
don't
a
think
C.
he's the same.
C-list.
Because, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I only know one song from Toosii. I don't really know him for real.
Wait, you ain't gonna lie, I like that. Favorite song, but I don't know how to sing it. I was about
No.
to geek. Nah,
Don't
ain't
try,
gonna-
bro. Don't even try. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. So it's like I only knew because of all this stories going on that it helped his name for me to be like, oh, that's that one guy I heard. You know what I'm saying?
And you said
Toosii.
what's the song?
It's called Favorite Song.
That's
Yeah,
your
he
favorite.
need to stick to singing love.
No, that's not my
songs.
favorite song.
That's
where
your
he probably
favorite
do
song
better.
from him?
No. His fans' favorite song is called Favorite Song.
Okay. Speaking about favorite songs, what was y'all top 5 favorite artists this year?
Pull up your stat. Who you find out?
I think on mine I had Mike Towers.
Ooh.
Wow.
Somewhere in that list. I think Drake was in that list as well.
Ooh.
Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. So I have Mike Towers, Drake, Bad Bunny, Anuel, and Gunna. I think that's a solid top 5.
That's a solid
For
top
sure.
5.
You mix it up a little bit. Feel me?
Bilingual. My fault.
My joint is also real bilingual. My number 1 was Bad Bunny. And number 2 was Drake, of course. I think everyone here has Drake. 3 was Omar Courtz. Shout out Puerto Rico. 4, Anuel. And 5, Eladio Carrion. You know what I'm saying? So majority Spanish.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so my top 5 were Drake, Party Next Door, Giveon, Gunna, and The Weeknd.
Quick question, Swift. What do you think your list says about you?
My list says like I have transitioned from that Bang Bang, Chief Keef, Sosa. For me, don't get me wrong, I still fuck with Down the Low like Sneaky, but my heavy rotation is no longer involved with that. I'm more of a soft. For me. That's a vibe.
Lovey shit.
Feel me? Nah, not even. Yeah, type shit. That too, but I just
You
feel
just
like
trying to vibe for real. You're not even
Yeah.
trying to go out and
whatever sounds like. I'm listening to music that like sounds good to me. Before I was listening to a lot of like popular shit too.
Yeah.
Like now I'm really finding like shit that I like.
I hear that.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
sir.
the
You know
new
what's
music
crazy?
don't hit the same as they used to before. Look, I'm an old school
Low-key.
dude, so
You know what's funny though about these top 5s though? a lot of them Kendrick fans, I seen Drake in y'all top 5. I'm side eyeing y'all, bro. I'm not gonna name drop a couple of niggas, but y'all watching this, y'all know who I'm talking about, bro.
Nah, Drake's still number 1. Drake was not my number 1 this year. I ain't gonna lie.
For real? What was your list, Kev?
It was Drake, J. Cole, Gunna, Lil Baby, and Lil Double O. If you know, you know.
Lil Double O.
That's sneaky. That's very sneaky.
That is
I ain't
sneaky.
gonna lie. Yes, sir.
You probably had to be his number 1 fan for that.
Geek. I'm not falling for the bait.
Lil 007.
Lil
Lil 007. That's his name. Lil Double O, bro.
Never heard of
Hey,
Young
Mo.
Boy.
Two different points in the world.
Shout out to
OC,
Young Boy.
So what do you think
Keep doing
what do you think your list is about you?
It's more so variety. I'm more of a instrumental guy, so I like hearing like different type of beats. So different type of drums, different type of melodies. So I just try to find that within the songs I like.
Nah, for sure.
And
For
they
sure.
like listening to that bullshit. Who the fuck is Young Double O?
If you don't know, bro. You don't know.
Drake, I see you had a little bit more of like a mixture of two worlds colliding in one. What does your list says about
My
you?
shit is straight fire. You already know.
Nah,
Shout
for
out
sure.
to Mike Towers. Yo, Mike Towers y'all already know. If y'all don't listen to Mike Towers, y'all missing out. He's doing his thing out here. And Drake, he's always gonna be up there. Shout out to Drake and Spanish music. The Spanish music is my thing. You already know. ¿Sabes qué lo que es?
Oh,
This
see.
out
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For
Spanish
sure.
music is what drives the girls crazy out here. I already
Nah, for sure.
know.
It makes them, you know what I'm saying, dance, swivel a little bit.
I feel
I
you.
think,
them out
I think
of their comfort
Spanish music,
zone.
out of all the genres out there, like Latin Spanish music is probably like the most listened to all around that gets people like lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because look at Bad Bunny. Bad
I
Bunny.
feel like African music gets people.
Think so?
Look at Bad Bunny,
that
though.
Too. I won't disagree with that.
Yeah.
It's the same for both. Same for both.
Yeah, I think But
Because
like,
I would say that for Latin music, more Latins get moved by it, and of course it is still universal. But for African music, like Africans really like dancing and winding the waist to this shit, fool.
Right.
Yeah, like so it's still the same factor.
They be
Yeah, bro.
like even like the
Hold on, I'm out for like pause. What the fuck? I don't know what I said. That shit. Yeah, pause.
the new African music, like they whining to that.
Not whining. Yes,
Yeah,
nigga.
they are.
I ain't gonna lie,
Some
they
of
are
it-
whining.
I think dancehall music beats both of those though.
I don't
Like
think so.
Caribbean music, and I think
Universal.
I don't think you like.
Talking about Universal, boy.
I'm not trying to put those two against each other, but I think everyone just likes what they like.
yeah, for sure.
To be
Yeah.
honest.
Y'all let us know what y'all think. I think, in my opinion, I think the Latin music is up there.
Yeah, because look,
I won't
it is,
disagree.
it is,
I like.
it is,
I
it is.
definitely
But look at
Who's the top
African
Who's
beats,
the top
The
Latin
most
artist
the
right
most
now? Bad
listened
Bunny, right?
artist in the whole world and has been for the past 4 years is Bad Bunny.
I was
Feel
not
me?
familiar with that.
4 years straight, he's been the most listened over Drake, over Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter.
And I think he's gonna shock the world next year in the Super Bowl. I mean, it's gonna be probably the most watched Super Bowl in history. I think absolutely.
Fuck no.
You don't think so?
It will be.
I mean, you got
It will
you
be.
got people from
And I'll
all
tell
the
you
mad
why.
countries
Yep.
that never ever in their life watch football, right?
Hot take here.
They're gonna definitely tune in. So
I
you're
don't
gonna
think
tell me
so.
there's not gonna bring
This-
a lot more countries together to watch the football?
This is my hot take.
If
Go
they
ahead,
said
go
if they
first,
said
go first.
Bad Bunny for the World Cup halftime show, then I would have been like, okay. But
Nah, I think the Super Bowl is gonna definitely shock.
He's gonna have the most numbers out of all previous
Absolutely.
halftime shows.
In terms of numbers, I'm not sure about all that, but I will say it will bring a more crowd.
Absolutely.
Like
Which will equal to more numbers, don't you think?
So you're gonna bring a lot more Spanish countries.
But there's
to tune in
been,
into
bro,
the
there's been some motherfuckers on that shit. There's been Michael Jackson on that shit. We talking about like big.
But the
big
thing is,
numbers
look,
or,
if
like-
you look at like previous, there was less people accessing, you know what I'm saying, the halftime show. So even though how big the artist was, it was limited to how many people can see it.
And I'll say the closest thing to Michael Jackson in this era right now would be something like Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is probably the closest.
Whoa,
thing.
hold on,
100%,
hold on, bro, hold on, bro,
100%.
hold on. All right, bro, let's calm down.
Okay,
bro.
so who do you?
Besides
who would you
Drake,
say
who
is the-
else?
No.
Besides Drake, who else?
I'd say Drake before Bad
Yeah.
Bunny.
But
Bad Bunny,
I don't even want to say
that's
Drake. I don't even want to say Drake.
I mean,
Even Bad Bunny
is known worldwide.
There is
No,
I mean,
he's worldwide 100%. But
There will never be
Michael
no
Jackson
Michael
was
Jackson, so
was
I'm not
another
gonna-
level.
I'm
bro.
not
He said the
gonna
closest
come
I
on.
said
Mike.
the closest. I didn't say he's the better. I said the closest. thing.
I still wouldn't say the closest
Closest
because
to
like
Michael Jackson is
I would
not
still say
a
like
Hispanic
I would still
man.
say like
Stop that shit.
What?
Right now.
It doesn't matter. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
why you have an
That's where
Hispanic
the
man in your
I would still
American
say, like,
Super Bowl
anywho,
next year. So
it's not about-
You're
no,
tripping,
don't
bro.
forward, don't
I'm not saying nothing against him being Hispanic.
Okay.
I'm just saying I don't believe that if there was someone to be close to Michael Jackson, it would be
You know
fucking
how
Bad Bunny.
big it is to have a land
Oh,
a singer.
yes, bro.
I'm
in
not talking
the
about.
Super Bowl
Are you talking about
already
influence or
itself?
like artists like their talent wise.
Because I was gonna say Drake. I was gonna say Beyonce.
Their influence. Let's
Beyonce
say like
has a
the
big
closest
following.
thing to Michael
Beyonce
influence
does,
wise.
but I don't think Beyonce has been in the same
Bro,
level as Bad
Beyonce's
Bunny's
not
been
even in the
in
picture,
the
bro.
past 5 years.
Beyonce?
She hasn't been. Yeah,
No, stop.
You're
No.
bro.
In the
What
picture,
the
in the picture.
heck?
Even
Even
the
the girls that listen
Bro.
to Beyonce are listening to Bad Bunny out here.
I'm not.
No, they are 100%. That's not my
I mean,
argument. That's
tell
not my
me
argument.
one person that
But
doesn't
no,
know
but you
Bad Bunny
said,
song
but you
is.
said
There-
the,
there
you
are
said
a
the
couple
closest
girls-
things
listen.
to Michael Jackson. I'm just trying to give you examples.
There are a couple girls that will kill you for saying that. I'm
No,
not.
for sure, for sure, for
I'm not
sure.
even a Beyonce
Shout
fan.
out my you know,
I know
my
that my
bees.
pretty ladies out there will agree with me. They'll agree with me at Bad Bunny. Y'all listen to Bad Bunny.
They would never
song.
agree with that ever.
I think so.
Listen, Bad Bunny cranks. That's not my argument. I'm just saying, like, closest thing to Michael Jackson is, bro.
Don't
But the
thing is this,
bro.
but look at
MJ is different, bro.
but
I
I
ain't
know
gonna
What is
hold
the
you.
closest thing to Michael Jackson to you right now?
Right now, I'll probably say Drake.
But look, boom. It said Drake, right?
In terms of popularity.
But you
I'll
said
say
Drake, right? But Drake
Yeah.
in his song is like, oh, I'm getting numbers like Bad Bunny. You know what I'm
Drake
saying?
out here
So
making-
he's paying
Drake-
Bad Bunny.
He's paying
The
homage.
biggest artist is out here trying to make songs with Bad
He's
Bunny.
paying homage. Like, what the fuck? Like, we're
He's
not gonna try to like,
praising him.
but we're not gonna try like Drake ain't dominated for the last 10, 15 years. Like,
Decades.
let-
And that was
like what the
then.
heck are
Now
you
it's
talking
a
about?
different era. It's
But
Bad Bunny
he's
time.
Drake
he's
is what?
paying homage though.
El
Like,
Conejo
yes.
Malo.
Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers.
Bro,
Look at the numbers.
Hold on. So
You
you're
gotta
saying,
do. You gotta
so
do
you're
it for a
saying-
certain amount of time for me to give it to you,
Okay.
bro.
But the
yeah.
numbers
Bad
where
Bunny's
Bad Bunny's been relevant,
No.
he's been
For
having
the past
numbers,
5
bro.
years.
But that's not what I'm saying.
How long
though.
Drake
That's
been
not my
relevant?
argument.
No, for
That's my
sure,
argument.
100%.
But I'm saying the closest thing right now in the past 5 years and has put up this.
But like
The
right now,
stats,
numbers.
but listen though, y'all comparing Drake is like not even in his prime no more. Like he's letting niggas, for me, like he's chilling. He's not even that hungry. Bad Bunny is entering his prime, fool. So right now you want to compare numbers. Bad Bunny's obviously going to be like on top because this is his prime. He is hungry. He's trying to build a name. He's trying to be have a legacy like Drake. That's what Bad Bunny wants to do.
No, for sure.
So trying to say his numbers right now, Drake is not on that. He's established, bro. He's dropping music for
No,
the
for sure,
for me,
100%.
for the viewers here and there. He's not really trying to go for numbers. The nigga's not battling. The one nigga he was battling, he already swept that nigga up being.
Oh, yeah.
that nigga's gone.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga's gone.
Definitely gone. No, but Bad like.
But y'all got
I
it though.
think
I'm not
Drake-
gonna lie. His influence is crazy. Bad Bunny. I didn't realize it.
Bro, imagine.
I was singing Bad Bunny in 9th grade. I know.
Nah,
I know his
OC.
whole song. Soy peor. I'm not. I'm no. If you know, you
Oh
know.
my gosh, that's
But
deep.
that's just to tell you how crazy his influence is. I'm over here just being. I'm just the statement you said about the closest thing to Michael Jackson. I couldn't. When I think of Michael Jackson, Bad Bunny's the last name in my head. Like, I'm not even. That's just me being realistic.
So that's what's, okay. So who's the closest thing to
My
Michael
man's
right
been
now?
living under a rock.
Maybe.
Who's the closest thing to Michael in your opinion?
Hold on. When I was in 9th grade, what grade were you in?
I don't know, man.
I was probably
What year
cranking.
was that?
I
What
was probably
year was
cranking
that?
Bad Bunny before you.
Oh hell no! Come on, man. What are we talking?
That was
about?
2014.
Come on, man.
Now we put Trev on real early though.
real early.
Feel
yo.
me?
I'm from
2016.
Panama, man. I'm from Panama,
2016.
so y'all
Feel
already
me?
know.
Soy peor.
Hold on, I'm about to see what year that song came out. 2016. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so look, if Bad Bunny is the halftime artist performing in the Super Bowl, who would you guys put for the World Cup?
2016. Mm-hmm.
The World Cup.
Listen to Bad Bunny 2016.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think Jerky had a collab with him.
My fault.
28. You good?
My fault.
This is a Bad Bunny ambassador, bro.
My fault.
He invested. So okay, so we all know that Bad Bunny is the halftime performer for this year's Super Bowl. So who would you put for the World Cup, the world's biggest stage, if it wasn't for Bad Bunny? Who's your pick?
I'd like to see Rema on there, but I like.
Rema? Nah, chill.
nah,
Don't
nah,
disrespect.
nah, Rema's
Don't
cool.
disrespect. That's
But-
wild.
But she will never make it up there.
Why even fall for the bait?
No, who? Seriously?
He said Rema.
Rema.
I know he wouldn't. I don't think he's. I said I would like to see. I
Oh,
don't
you would
think
like
he's
to
up
see.
there.
But realistically,
Realistically.
she has great music. Like I love her music too.
Who?
Rema. Rema, what the fuck?
A
Wait, hold up.
Nigerian singer?
Yeah, oh, girl, right?
Hey, this is so cute.
I'm thinking about Thames. My fault.
Bro, I'm like, yo, I'm like,
I'm geek. My fault.
She has good. I'm like, bro, go ahead, fool.
Why are we putting Rema in the
Nah,
World Cup?
he's not established yet though, but he got good music though.
Chill. All right. Would
As
you-
a World
I'm
Cup
just
performer,
thinking
the top stage, crow.
nigga,
It's like
I mean,
putting Toosii up there, bro.
No, bro. No one outside of America really knows Toosii like that. No
I
disrespect.
mean, I
Yeah,
didn't
for
even
sure.
know who Rema was in the first place. I just.
But he's still
You've heard
universal.
his
though.
song. You've heard his music.
Yeah.
Don't,
Yeah.
Baby, calm down.
I mean,
So
that
you
song
know
came out
that.
like 5 years ago.
Nigga,
But you still know who he is.
come on, bro.
But it's like, okay, you know they're doing it for like
Art-
relevance.
So
though.
what artist would you
I mean,
say?
Rema's not gonna.
Drake.
But I mean, saying if you
I
want
was- that's
somebody
a
to tune
cop-out.
in,
Drake
if
is
you
like
want
a-
somebody to tune in the World Cup, in the biggest stage in sports, in history, the biggest sports,
and it will be the
ever.
most viewed too.
I mean, you can't. I'm not gonna.
So-
I'm not gonna.
Who would you say?
Not Rema, but I don't know. I mean, I would put somebody like Drake if you guys want to,
That's,
put it.
that's
up there.
easy. I could have said Drake, nigga.
Okay, that's fair.
Anyone, Drake can sell out anything.
I'll put Bad Bunny, biggest artist
That's-
right now. The
that
biggest
makes-
artist, I'll put Bad Bunny back to back.
That makes the most sense to me. I would have seen Bad Bunny as a World Cup show before a Super Bowl. In my
I mean, it didn't make sense to me putting him in a Super Bowl,
Yeah,
but
it did.
I mean, once you really look at his stats and how big the dude is right now, honestly, I mean,
but the
you
World
can't
Cup
really-
just
Way bigger.
like the views.
I feel
But
like
that's how you know they're putting up Bad Bunny on the high level. You know
For
what
sure.
I'm saying? Because you can't put a Latin singer on the American sport and expect everybody to tune in. But that's gonna bring everybody to be intrigued. They're gonna definitely tune in now and try to watch it. So I feel like the numbers are gonna be outstanding then.
Damn. When I think of World Cup performers, I'm thinking about Shakira, like those type
Shakira
of.
would be world.
But she already did it.
No, that would be.
But like today's day and age, like modern rappers and artists aren't the same as like back then. Like back then they had actual aura. Now it's kind of like people don't be performing like that. People don't got no. You know what I'm saying, what's that shit called? When you dance choreography.
Yeah,
It's
Brothers can't dance no more.
That
What was on-
2010 Shakira was. I mean,
different.
oh my god.
Waka,
That brings me
waka,
so much
waka,
great
eh,
He said,
great
waka,
memories then.
Never
I
forget
remember I
that.
used to wake up. I was out of school, go to a hotel. We used to go to like this hotel lobby where it had this big screen. All you do is just eat, watch football games for the rest of the day. It was the best times of my life.
That World Cup was amazing. So I just can't like. I always remember that 2014 World Cup as well. When I used to wake up, all the early morning games. That vibe, that nostalgia. It was just so nostalgic. Like I can't. I think that was my favorite World Cup. Even though Messi didn't win it, I think that was my favorite World Cup.
Which 2014?
Yeah, 2014. Like the ball,
Yeah.
everything about that World Cup, the cleats, the fucking jerseys, like
When was the Jabulani though? Jabulani was 2010.
2010. Yep.
Right? I
2010.
think to me that was the
that was
best
yours.
To me.
I was pretty young. I wasn't like locked in. 2014, I was locked, bro. Every game. Bro, I'll never forget when Messi scored that winner against Nigeria. I was talking that shit, man. Oh my god! But speaking of World Cup, what group? Y'all seen the new draws?
I'm looking at it right here. Yes, sir.
Panameño, lo siento, estamos en el peor grupo, pero ahí le vamos a meter.
Ándale,
And
ándale,
Panama,
ándale.
We got the worst luck ever. I think this thing is staged. This is rigged for Messi once again.
Thank you.
Messi got the easiest group in history once again. He's playing construction workers, blue collar workers.
Hey, don't take that disrespect, gang.
Hey, shout out to my blue collar workers out there, but y'all gonna have to just get a beating by Messi, unfortunately, because they just rig it for him every single time.
So you said that's the easiest group for you, right? So which one
they
is
got
the
Algeria? I think what is it, Jordan or something like that?
Jordan.
Jordan
Yeah,
and
Yeah, they
Austria?
got Jordan, Austria, and Algeria. I mean, come on, man.
So for you,
That group is bomb, bro. What you mean?
Come on, bro.
okay. So for you, which one's the group of death? Would you consider?
I think it definitely has to be England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama.
That's your group of death.
Yes.
Why?
Because I feel like England is a
equal.
definitely strong team. Croatia, and from a Ghanaian
Bro, y'all
people,
can whip Ghana, bro.
I mean, Ghana, I feel like it's a pretty solid, strong team. I mean,
Only reason why-
they've not been the same that they used to be, but they're definitely competitive and they're a strong team. But that's just to me.
And then for you, which one out of all these groups? Because now the format's different. Instead of 8, now there's 10. Which one is the most exciting in your opinion that you're looking forward to seeing? Which group?
My group, Panama, definitely supporting Panama all the way through. Hopefully, we make it to the next round. I'm gonna be there in maybe 1 or 2 games. So shout out to Panama, and I'm gonna stand with Panama the whole way through.
I think a hot take would be for me. I see, you know how they say the staging, like they want Messi and Ronaldo to meet. Mm-hmm. But I see in Group K, Colombia's in that group, and Colombia is not juice.
Not juice at all.
That is not.
Who else is in that group? Portugal, Colombia.
Right now, it's just Portugal, Colombia, and Uzbekistan.
I mean, that's
And then the FIFA playoff, which will go over there.
Yeah. So that's not going to be a cakewalk for Portugal, especially if they have Ronaldo in the starting lineup. I heard they play. Well, I've seen they play better without him in the starting lineup.
So who would you say has the easiest group in this World Cup?
Argentina has a fairly easy.
I mean, how much longer are they going to carry this FIFA boy the whole way through? Once again.
Anyways, when you hear bullshit in life, you just got to ignore it.
FIFA boy.
Imagine being that good that everyone thinks you're rigging a tournament.
Messi, let's be honest, Messi always has it easy. It's either when he was with Barca in the Champions League, they always got the smaller teams. Argentina, I mean, all his life he's had it easy, but that's another topic for another day.
Hey, what's in that cup, bro?
I don't know. It's some Messi hating juice.
Unfortunately, I have to do a podcast here with three Messi fans, three Barca boys.
Unfortunately.
Three Barca boys that think they're having the best season of their life after coming up from fucking death.
Brain rot, people.
That's how good Messi was, bro. Feel me?
Messi.
So now that you're looking over there, Trev, which one is the hardest group, would you say? The group of death?
Definitely, in my opinion, the group of death would definitely be Group L. They're all equally ass. England.
That's the group with Panama.
England still can't figure it out. We'll see if they can make something happen this year. I don't think it's going to happen. Or I said this year, next year. Croatia. They have a very exciting midfield. I'm happy to see them transition away from Luka Modric. They were forcing that shit. Jesus Christ.
Come on, man. Luka Modric is one of the best midfielders in the world.
But you got to leave the game before the game.
Luka Modric is still top
That's facts.
20 midfielders in the world currently nowadays. Come on.
Currently?
Man. Currently. Come on, man. Luka Modric will give you the best game of your life being 40 years old. Man is 39 years old, giving assists and changing the game. Come on, man. The guy, in my opinion, the guy still has it.
Group L is bump. I say Group I is kind of like 50-50 almost.
The group of death, right?
Yeah. So you got France, Senegal, and Norway.
Chill.
That's sneaky bump.
And you got a FIFA playoff team.
Of course, we all got France, but Norway with Haaland and in Senegal got Koulibaly, and Mane.
We might see Norway sneak up on France. It's like,
I can see it. I can see it. I ain't gonna hold you now. France is stacked, but like I can see an upset within that group.
And then the fourth team that is involving in that's still remaining in the playoffs is Iraq, Bolivia, or Suriname. So one of those three teams will be in that group as well, of Group I.
If France loses to Norway, Mbappe's ass, by the way.
I mean, France hasn't been consistent. They always tied versus like Ireland and teams like that. I mean, but
France has a fucking squad, bro.
They do, but I feel like they still haven't figured out how to play collectively all together because I feel like they're all at a high moment right now where everybody wants to be like the star of the show right now.
Right.
Elise is a really collective player. You know, he does play well with teammates. Yeah. But I feel like also you have Mbappe, which is the star of the show. You have Dembélé. You know.
So let me ask you this:
you got Doué come in as well.
When you think of France, what's the first player that comes to your mind?
Mbappe.
Zidane.
So that would mean it's his team. So you got to follow.
It's absolutely Mbappe's team, and it has been for the last five years.
Like him and Dembele got to figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like they're both ball hungry and they got to have the ball at their feet. But you know what I'm saying? Got to figure it out.
So who are you more excited for? Which group?
Which group?
Which group?
Like I said, Group I.
Group I?
Yeah.
I'm excited for Group I as well.
Like out of like Dembele and Mbappe, y'all have seen both of these players peak. Like when I say peak, I mean like at their like utmost peak. Out of the both of them, who do you think had the highest peak? Not saying how long it was. Like who did you see? Dembele and Mbappe. Who did you see?
Mbappe.
Mbappe is a dog.
Mbappe has been shining since he was 18.
No, that's not my question. I'm saying who has had the highest peak? Like I'm talking about like
Mbappe. He still has peak since he's been 18 years old. And Mbappe's been at a crazy peak.
Yeah. And Mbappe has only gotten better and better every year.
I mean, it's
getting
it's a no-brainer to me. I mean, Dembele just had one good year, which, you know, he deserves it. He won the Ballon d'Or, which, you know, it's absolutely, you know, shout out to him. He deserved it. But Mbappe had been putting crazy numbers since he was 18 years old.
But he's asking, like,
At his peak, I would think Mbappe still.
Because you.
I mean, you
So-
can.
so
Okay,
are you saying-
you would say Dembele at this point only because he got a Ballon d'Or.
No,
and
I'm not-
Yes, he
No,
had a
no.
wonderful
So are you
season last
saying?
year, but
Are you saying
one
who has a
season-
higher ceiling? That's
No,
what
that's
you're
not.
saying?
Maybe I'm not answering the question the right way. What I'm saying is, like, who have you seen? Like, my question is, who have you seen like on the field at any certain point in time look better out of the two? In my opinion,
Mbappe.
I've seen a phase or a flash of Dembele that looked better than Mbappe. He just couldn't keep that form for long.
Never.
Mbappe, he has the consistency, he has the numbers, he's a very fit player. He's not really always injured. Dembele's issues early on in his career was he was always getting injured, couldn't play a full season.
I mean, to answer your question, still, I mean, Mbappe is still the better player. He's been at his peak ever since he started, which is about 18 years old, and he hasn't stopped since. So I feel like he's been the most consistent. He's been putting up the better numbers and year after year. So to answer the question, I think Mbappe, absolutely.
If they were both to retire right now,
Mbappe.
nah.
Mbappe. I mean, Mbappe has 62 goals this year. I mean, he's putting up numbers Ronaldo, Messi, and one season like Lewandowski can only put up.
Does Dembele have?
And Dembele has never put up numbers like that.
Does Dembele have every World Cup that Mbappe has?
Yeah, I mean Dembele.
Mbappe
won Dembele the World Cup.
Okay, I'm not even gonna fall for that. If they were both going to listen, that's not my question.
What?
Let me finish. You gonna let me finish? What?
So Mbappe didn't give France that World Cup that year?
What are you arguing right now? I haven't asked you anything.
Okay, so what is your question? I'm just saying. But you're saying.
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Damn. If they were both to retire right now, Dembele easily has the better overall record.
No way.
Oh,
Bro.
better-
What's
accolades.
Accolades wise.
No, what are you talking
Dembele has every single World Cup Mbappe has. Dembele also has a Champions. Hold on, let me finish.
How many?
I'm not done talking. Is
Who
he?
had
Let me talk.
better numbers those years?
Let me finish talking.
Okay.
Dembele has every World Cup Mbappe has. He also has a Champions League that Mbappe does not have. He also has a Ballon d'Or, which Mbappe does not have. The only thing I would say Mbappe has over Dembele is probably more Pichichis or more golden boots and maybe more goals for France. If they were both to retire today, their silverware, it's not close.
And today's
That's a good
age,
argument.
right
It's not
now,
close.
And today's day, if you go on Google right now, what is the closest player to Messi and Ronaldo right now?
See, he's getting emotional. That's not
What?
the question.
Answer my question. Just answer my question.
The answer to your question is Mbappe.
That's it. If you, the only player that you can compare to Messi and Ronaldo right now,
You can't,
is
by the way.
Mbappe, then that answers my question.
You can't
That's
really
That's-
compare Mbappe
answers
to
my
Messi
question.
or Ronaldo. But
You can't
the
even put
closest
Dembele
player-
in the same conversation as Messi and Ronaldo. You're putting Mbappe in the same conversation with Messi and
I'm
Ronaldo,
not.
and you think
I'm
Dembele
not.
is better than Mbappe?
See-
What? Brady?
See, nigga, and that's why I say you're getting emotional because that is not what I said at all.
But you're saying that
I said if they were
Dembele is
both to
better.
retire, no, let me finish. If they were both to retire today, both silverwares, both closets, this side, that side, but you're gonna pick the one with the Ballon d'Or and the fucking Champions League. Stop
Ballon d'Or
lying.
doesn't mean shit.
Now it doesn't
So
mean
you're
shit.
saying
Fuck outta
okay? So
here.
what happened to Iniesta? Iniesta won a Ballon d'Or, so Iniesta is better than fucking Modric. No, Modric is better than Iniesta. Do you think Modric is better than Iniesta?
No.
Exactly. So what do you? Exactly is my point.
That's not the
what are you
same.
talking about?
Iniesta
Not the
has a
same.
lot of, like-
Iniesta has more silverware with Spain.
It's not the same.
Also more with Barca. What are you talking about? Why are you acting
So
like
you're
your
saying-
brain's not working right now? You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like you can count how many trophies niggas
I'll
have.
let that up to the people watching.
We could definitely run a poll. If you want to tell me right now you're gonna pick the silverware that doesn't have a Ballon d'Or or a Champions League when they both have the same amount of World Cups, then you're lying. That's just a fact. I'm picking a nigga with a Ballon d'Or trophy and a Champions League. The year Mbappe left PSG, Dembele took them to the Champions League and won it. Come on, bro. Let's be real. He earned that trophy.
Okay, Messi was there. Messi didn't give them a
What is he
a
talking
Champions
about?
League. Neymar was there.
What is he
They didn't
talking
give him
about?
a Champions League. So what
What
are
is
you
he-
saying?
I'm s- okay,
it's not
exactly.
It's not about one player.
You're
It's
helping
the
my
whole
argument.
Team, the whole team collectively was doing great. And PSG is the best team in the world right now with Dembele or not Dembele on the field.
That's not
Am
true.
I wrong?
You're wrong.
So you're gonna tell me without
PSG
Dembele, PSG hasn't been winning?
Without Dembele, PSG is not the best team in the
Come
world.
on, bro. What are we talking?
That is not-
So
that's
so
false.
as PSG has not been winning without Dembele.
That's not the point. They can win against little teams without Dembele. It doesn't matter.
Who would you say the best team in the world is then?
Right now,
Without Dembele, you said Dembele.
the best team in the world right now, it's not a lot of good football being played. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Man, you.
That would be something he would say. So.
That's good. That's good bait right there. The best team in the world. Ooh.
If he's not saying PSG by now, what are we talking? Like, what are we arguing about, man? Oh my god.
Is PSG
So
even-
PSG is the best team.
PSG is the best team in the world right now.
PSG even
PSG
first in
can
their
beat you
league?
with their B squad, and they did to Barca.
PSG's not even first in their league.
beat Barca with their B squad.
PSG's not first in their own league.
Come on, bro.
They're not first in their own league, by the way.
Come on, bro. Okay, it doesn't define them not being the best team in the world. Like, what are we talking about?
That's not the
PSG
point.
has beat every single team right now.
I don't even know
It's
how-
either beat Bayern, Barca. Who has they played this season? They beat the best
they
teams
beat
in
everybody.
the world.
So just because you beat the
Come
best
on,
teams in
bro.
the world,
Oh my god.
does the
so
team
what defines you as the best team in the world if you don't beat the best team in
does
the
the
world?
teams that beat the best teams in the world always win the Champions League? Yes or no? Is that what always happens?
What was the question?
You told me that
What is the question?
the teams that beat the better teams, do they always win the Champions League?
Yes.
No, that's
you
not
have
true.
to beat the best team in order to win the Champions League.
That's not the best team. Doesn't always win.
Okay.
You don't believe so?
The best team always wins. That's why they win the Champions League.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then. I guess the best team never wins the Champions League. That's why they're not the best team. So the best team that wins the Champions League is because they just made it there just because
No, that's
it
not.
just happened. They
That's
just
not what
put
I'm
them up
saying.
there.
That's not
They
what I'm
just said,
saying.
From zero, you lost all your games. Let's just give you the finals
No.
and win it.
What I'm saying
What are
is
you talking about?
they may be the best team on that day to win that game. That doesn't mean, in my eyes, I don't think they're the
Okay,
best
so
team in the world.
Mbappe and Dembele had his 1 year. He won everything because his team was great. They gave him the Ballon d'Or. That doesn't define him as a better player than Mbappe.
I never said he was a better player than Mbappe. That's not what I said.
You told me if I was to pick a player,
I said
regardless-
whose trophy case are you picking?
Trophy case doesn't define a player.
But that was my
It's
question.
what they do on
You
the
took the
field.
question and got emotional and made your
but
own
I'm just-
question.
It doesn't define it. Okay, but it doesn't. The question.
But that
doesn't
was-
mean anything.
I was the one who asked the question, though. You were supposed to answer my question, and we were supposed to move on.
Anything. Your question is irrelevant. It doesn't mean anything.
How is it? But you answered it.
It doesn't mean anything.
You answered it.
Irrelevant.
But you
Mbappe's the
answered
better
it.
player. Who's the better player?
Mbappe is the better player.
All right, then. That's
I
my
never
question.
denied that fact. Like I said, you got emotional and took it to a different place.
Yes. Mbappe is still the better player, right?
Yes.
That's the last thing that came up.
I
about,
never
so
denied
there we
that.
go.
I never denied that. I'm not, nigga. Dembele's not even a Barca player. Why would I try to support him?
I mean, we don't have to support him. You know, the players.
I just told you straight up.
He had the best season of his life. We have to, give credit to the man.
For
The man
sure.
deserved it, and
That's why I said I'm
you
picking
don't have to be a
his
Barca
trophy
player.
case for sure. That's exactly why I said I'm picking that trophy case because he just had the best season of his life, a season that Mbappe has not had.
Okay, I got you.
Type shit.
Hey, yo, that see that back and forth got spicy right there.
It got a little spicy.
Feel me?
Oh,
hey,
man.
that's all we about here. We agree to disagree. Feel me?
Yes, sir.
So let us know if you team Dembele, team Mbappe, aka team Mbappe being team Jorgie,
Absolutely.
team Dembele being team
I am
Trout.
not
Best
Team
player
Dembele.
in the world currently
Listen,
to this day.
I'm not gonna fall for the bait.
Kylian Mbappe.
I never fall for bait. I am not Team Dembele. First of all, he left Barca. He's a bitch ass nigga for that. I was just saying that you
No,
you
you
can't.
guys kicked him out.
Nigga, he
You
didn't
guys
perform.
kicked him out.
He didn't perform.
No, he was
Messi's last year in the Champions League, I'll never forget. This nigga scuffed a
Tell
wide
me a
open
year
shot.
where Mbappe hasn't performed.
Nigga, what are you talking about? I'm not talking about Mbappe no more.
I'm trying to get back into it. I'm trying to get right back into it.
Hey, yo.
Can't tell me Mbappe's not the better.
Regardless,
player. Let's get back.
Mbappe and Dembele right now, it's not close. Who would I rather have on my team? I'd rather have Mbappe. It's not close. I'm never going to deny that fact. But if you put both them niggas' accolades side by side, I'm easily picking Dembele. That's my point. It's not even an argument.
Accolade is what? One Champions League, one Ballon d'Or that he won in 1 year?
Yep.
Okay.
What?
Yes.
The only reason
I
why
guess.
Mbappe left
I guess.
PSG was to do what? What was the only
so
reason?
you
win the
take-
Champions
take-
League.
What was
so
the, no.
No, okay,
What was the only reason that Mbappe went to Madrid for? Tell me.
To win the Champions League.
Yeah, no,
And-
I mean,
and the
to be
second-
the best team in the world.
the
He
sec-
was his dream team since he was a kid. I mean,
And
who wouldn't
hold
want
on,
to go
let
to
me ask you a
Madrid?
question. Let me ask you a question. How long did Mbappe have the keys to PSG? How long was he able to do whatever he wanted with that team? How long, bro?
At least 8 seasons.
8 seasons,
That's
0
So you're
Champions
saying- okay,
League.
that's fine.
It took
One Champions
Neymar
League.
to come take him to the finals. He didn't know how to do it himself.
But you're gonna
Dembele,
tell me that one just because Mbappe didn't win the Champions League, that doesn't make him a great player, and just because he hasn't that makes Dembele the better player.
Dembele is not the better player.
Mbappe, Messi, Neymar, in the same team, and you don't win a Champions League. That doesn't mean That doesn't mean Mbappe is not a great player. That doesn't mean Messi's not a great player because he didn't win the Champions. They just didn't have a great team, a great coaching staff. It takes a lot. It takes more than just one player to go win a Champions League and a Ballon d'Or. He had a great season. He put up the great numbers. He deserved it. That's why he got it. But that's all it was. You still can't put just because he won the Champions League and a Ballon d'Or. You can't say Dembele is better and somehow just because they have these trophies than Mbappe. There's just no way. There's no way.
Yes, Jordan.
You can't say Modric is better than Iniesta because Modric has more Ballon d'Or and more Champions League. I personally think Iniesta's game was different, but a little better than Modric. But shout out to Modric. They're right there. They're toe to toe. You know what I'm saying? No. So that's what he's trying to say. Did you put Modric over Iniesta? No. Just because Modric has a Ballon d'Or and Champions League?
No.
So this is my point. This is why I say the question is irrelevant.
I never said that. Anyways, I'm happy I did my homework. I did my research. So let me give you guys a little intake. Luis Enrique was the coach of PSG, right? When he came to PSG, he told Mbappe one thing. He said, you're going to have to get your mentality, your whole look on the game and the team. You're going to have to give it a different perspective and a different look, which Mbappe and him couldn't align. They couldn't come to terms to agree. All this backlash I'm hearing right now about PSG owing Mbappe any bread, that's all really because of the fallout and how it happened. So cool. Mbappe didn't want to do that aggressive pressing that you see Dembele doing, sort of kickoff. He didn't want to do all that. He felt like he was already a star. Everyone's supposed to do the running for him. I'm not saying that he was just being like lazy. This is the fact. He didn't want to adapt that mentality of everyone, the same mentality that OKC got, you feel me? That shit brings championships, you feel me? But anyways, it's the next man up mentality, which means everyone got to pull their own weight. It's a whole system. It's a chain. Everyone's, for me, you're pulling each other. You pull me, I pull you. That's how it goes. He didn't want to adapt that mentality, which is why he left. Dembele came in, and I can give him, props for doing this. Whatever he did at Barca, he scratched all that shit. He's not the same player. He's not the same man.
Completely different.
It was like a life. Whatever he did when he got to PSG, I give him kudos to it. It changed his life. He transformed into a person that was going to go down in history as a what if, could have been. He could have been this. He could have been so good. Because we saw the talent at Barca. It was never a question. It was a question of him being fit and if he could,
his injuries,
his mentality and all that. My point is, he went to PSG. He took a humble approach. You see it, how the team was performing. You see it on the pitch. If you watch soccer, you see it on the pitch. He's literally pressing from minute 1 to the 90th minute until he has no more air in his lungs. Mbappe did not want to do that. That's what it took. You want to know why PSG won and Mbappe won the Ballon d'Or? It took being humble and looking at life a little bit differently, and Mbappe was just not ready to do that in his career, which is cool. Mbappe is still the better player. Talent-wise, it's not an argument. If you watch soccer, you can see with your plain 2 eyes. You know Mbappe is a better player. That is not my argument. My argument is, in that very moment, Mbappe was not ready to be the player that he's meant to be.
Sheesh, she's getting spicy in this joint. I ain't gonna hold you.
I know. Speaking of spicy, last night we had UFC 323, and the results, as you know, if you watched the last episode, the loser has to eat. It was supposed to be a spicy chip, but due to circumstances, we have a jalapeno. The loser will be eating a jalapeno live. But
definitely it's not going to be me.
And it definitely was not me.
So, unfortunately, guys, it was me. I went 0 for 5 on the parlay. If you put money on there, I got you with the next picks next week. Don't worry, stay tuned.
Oh, my God. You lost all your followers.
This nigga went 0 for 5.
No, that was crazy.
So, guys, y'all know what to do next time. Just whatever Kevin says next time, go the opposite. You got to win a parlay.
Always fade Chosen K's parlays.
So now, went 2 for 5. So
let's talk
2 for 5.
And in all honesty, too, in everyone's regards, one of the fights was a draw.
There you go.
You feel me? So
really
there's nothing. No one was predicting that.
Exactly.
Let's talk about Jan Blachowicz versus Bogdan Guskov. That was the one draw we had. Honestly, me watching that fight, I don't know what his strategy was. I took his money line thinking that he was going to grapple and try to wrestle. He did zero wrestling at all. Didn't do any takedowns, but he managed to get a draw. He got a 10-8 round in the second round. He got 10-8. He was on the ground for the whole round, getting elbowed. 12-9. What are those elbows called?
The 6'9".
6'9".
No, not 6'9".
6'12".
6'12.
Yeah, 6'12".
Getting 6'12 elbows like repeatedly to the head. I don't know how it didn't get stopped. Thank God we got a draw. The next fight, we had Cejudo versus Talbot. I was completely wrong about this. Hey, if you bet money, I apologize to you. Whatever. I did not think Talbot's takedown defense improved that significantly, but he beat the brakes off Henry Cejudo. It was not close. It was one-way traffic the whole time. If you saw his face after the fight, you would have understood what happened in that fight.
Shout out Henry Cejudo. Happy retirement. Definitely one of many legends.
Shout out Triple C.
Triple C for sure.
Definitely. Next fight, we had Brandon Moreno versus Tatsuro Taira. Easily, I saw this one a mile away. Tatsuro's a younger guy. He took his back. It was a ground and pound stop finish. In the first round, I think Moreno had him in a, what was that? What's that called? What's that submission called?
Hit him in a
triangle.
triangle.
In a triangle.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was bullshit. He won that round off control time and off like in a dominant position, but he was on his ass the whole time. Moving forward, Alexandra Pantoja versus Joshua Van. Ooh, this one's gonna ruffle a few feathers. The way I look at this fight, I had Joshua Van. Did I benefit from some fluke shit? Of course. Am I happy? Of course. I'm a firm believer in fate. And I think what happened with Joshua Van, I think he was just at the right place at the right time. First of all, you don't fight for the title if you don't deserve it. Arman Sarukian does not deserve it. That's why he has not fought for the title. You got to earn that shit. Joshua Van earned it. He came off a knockout loss to Charles Johnson and had a 4-fight win streak to get a title shot. And I feel like, yes, he benefited from a fluke outcome in Pantoja breaking his arm or dislocating his shoulder. That's cool. That's not cool. Much respect to Pantoja. He was a very dominant champion. We can't call him the GOAT of flyweight.
Yeah. That's going to be
Unfortunately,
for a little bit.
Demetrius Johnson was celebrating. Hey, Demetrius, you could have waited one day. You job crazy, bro. You wild. But I just think Van was just destined, bro. Like, I think God was on his side from the beginning. He had a different glow to him, a different vibe to him the whole fight week. I was definitely in support of Joshua Van.
That's why many fighters, UFC fighters, say, yeah, the real fight for them is the training camp. It's not the fight itself. Every time you interview them, they said the hard stuff is already past me.
Yeah.
Now it's just going to fight.
Now it's just
Another
performing,
regular day.
literally.
So Joshua Van did that. He went on a training camp. He made the weight, and he was ready that night, and well deserved.
Literally, I see people trying to hate and say, "Oh, he was celebrating. He was on top of people's shoulders."
What are you gonna do?
That's a kid that just gave his mom a world championship belt. Yeah. What are you gonna do in that aspect? Like, you telling me you're not gonna celebrate? Fuck out of here! I'm not trying to hear that. Our final fight of the night: Merab Dvalishvili versus Petr Yan. Whew.
Petr,
please. Listen.
Hey, MMA won last night.
So, shout out Merab. He was a great champion, very active. He didn't hold up the division.
Greatest bantamweight of all time from that run.
Okay.
I'll give it to him.
He tried to say at the end of the fight that he did that to make the fight more interesting, the striking, and like to stand up. I think that's bullshit. He was he shot 29 times, and I think he got 2 takedowns out of those 29.
2 out of 29 takedowns.
So if you're shooting 29 times, you're not trying to mix it up, brother. You were sniffing, and you couldn't get the target. Petr Yan put on a masterclass performance last night.
10 out of 10 flawless masterclass.
Usually when people lose fights, they always say an excuse like, oh, I was injured, this and that. We've seen people who have a night and day difference of if you can tell they were actually injured. First example, Alex Pereira against Ankalaev. He claimed he was injured. I didn't really believe him. He came back the next fight. It wasn't close. One-way traffic. This fight, Petr Yan's not really that much of a finisher, but it was nothing short of a dominant performance. Stuffing the takedowns from round 1, putting damage every time Merab tried to come in, making reads in between rounds. I don't know if you guys noticed, but he started engaging with a clinch, and he would, every time he disengaged from the clinch, he would turn to the side and made sure Merab paid for every time he shot a takedown. It was just, honestly, what all MMA fans have wanted for the longest. The striker to beat the grappler. We're tired of seeing the Dagestanis. Don't get me wrong. They're very, very dominant. We get it. Islam, Khabib, woohoo, shout out. We get it. We're not knocking y'all at all, but we all want to see strikers. And one thing I can say about Piotr Jan, he's not just like a...
It's not only just strikers. It's
Yeah.
like a mix.
A mix, like...
MMA. Just like, that's why we love fighters like Ilya Topuria.
Yes.
You know,
It's
and
not-
Peter Yan has that into his game.
Literally.
He has the
wrestling. He took Marab down.
Exactly.
It's not just about, you see when it comes to Marab, his chain wrestling is more of a pressure, hold you, stall you, make sure that he's in a dominant position. Like, we get that. Like, people who have made that adjustment to their game, kudos to y'all. Like, we're not knocking that. But Piotr Jan is a complete MMA fighter. Grappling is there. Takedown defense is there. His gas tank, as you've seen, was phenomenal last night. It's there. But I've done enough talking. What y'all have been waiting for, why it got spicy. Kevin, please take us out.
So now I got a jalapeno right here.
Got a jalapeno.
Playmaker Swift said it should have been a hot chip. Thank goodness it's not. I think it's a little bit better. But I'm going to try to eat this whole jalapeno right here while saying our DMV sponsor for today. Whew. I'm going to take a bite first and then shit, bro.
You gotta say
Get to
two
it.
bites.
No
You gotta say
drinks.
two
No
bites.
drinks.
No drinks.
till-
Two
till-
bites,
drinks.
let it marinate and say the
DMV.
sponsor.
That was a healthy bite.
I'm going actually good.
They ain't the spicy ones though, aren't they? Huh?
They're not the spicy ones.
They not the spicy ones.
No, I don't picking up there. Hold
You
on.
lie
Yeah,
like
that's
shit.
spicy. I can smell that shit.
Take the
Gotta finish the whole bite.
Go ahead.
Nah, finish it first.
I'll finish it.
Yeah, definitely not the spicy ones.
He tricked
lied.
y'all. He
He
tricked
tricked
y'all.
us.
Next time we'll have the hot
Not the
chip.
spicy
No, bro.
ones.
If you take a bite, it's spicy.
Go ahead. No, I don't need it. Go ahead.
All right, man.
I'm not taking a bite.
Let me see if it's hot for y'all.
I don't think it's hot. You gotta try that. We'll try that.
Try it. Try it.
I don't think it's hot.
This shit is not hot.
It's
Oh
not.
my
I know you had
god.
that face. I
thought it was hot.
This nigga-
that shit over there.
Don't worry. We're not letting this nigga go scot-free.
Next episode, we will have hot chip, the ones that you see online. At the first glance, after the intro is him taking the hot chip.
This nigga is bad. He really had his food.
Yeah.
That shit
He
is
said it
what
was
I'm
hot.
not. It's not even
It's hot. It's hot.
No.
It's
Like
hot.
it's like tingling, but it's not like
It ain't nothing tingling in that bitch at all. That shit tastes like a regular ass bell pepper.
Damn. I thought I grabbed the right one, bro.
But nevertheless, Kevin, take us away with the sponsor.
All right. This actually brings us to our sponsor for today, DMV Drives. If you're in the DMV area and you're tired of getting taxed on car prices, tap in with them. Affordable, reliable, rides without any BS. And what's their slogan? Someone take it away.
What drives you, drives
Drives
us.
us.
So
Yes,
definitely
sir.
tap in with DMV Drive. They got the best cars out here, and like you said, affordable cars as well. So definitely tap in with DMV Drive.
And where can you tap in at? Twitter?
Twitter,
Or-
Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
Yes,
so
sir.
definitely, if you guys are looking for any make and model, any specific gear, please just DM us, and they'll get you right.
All right.
If you guys have seen recently, this is for my. Look at Kevin.
I didn't know it wasn't hot, bro. I
Kevin,
didn't know,
bro. You had to
What
bring
you
the
mean?
hot.
Bro, I didn't know. It said hot jalapeno. That's what it said, bro.
He looked up at the bell pepper.
Hey guys, tell me if you guys ever been to Walmart if there's hot sauce. They said this one here said
Bro.
there's no hot sauce.
Hot
in-
sauce is not hot for real, bro.
There's no hot sauce in Walmart.
Nah.
Is that true?
Bro, there's no.
That's BS.
That's just not hot though.
Shit's not hot, bro.
Like nigga, it's hotter than that, but that shit's not worth a punishment in my opinion. We gonna get that chip, bro. Don't worry.
We can order the chip.
The
We can
first-
order it.
order that shit as soon as the
Next
done.
episode 10.
And because of that, because of what he tried to trick us, he's
Yeah.
gonna eat the hot chip
He tried to
because
trick us.
he's gonna eat the hot
Bro.
chip at the beginning of the episode.
He was in the grocery store with me. He seen me buy. He didn't tell me.
I
Oh,
didn't
that's
see
not
him
the hot
lying.
one.
He's lying.
You was with me. I
I
showed
was
you,
not
bro.
Cap.
Bro,
I was getting McDonald's. He's lying.
I said, damn, the jalapeno was probably in produce. He said, all right, be
I
at
did
McDonald's.
not. I did not walk to.
He was like, all right, I'll be at McDonald's. I get all the stuff we need. I show him the jalapeno. He
Yeah.
said, all right, bet, let's
oh
go.
my god!
I didn't show you the
You
jalapeno,
did not show me nothing.
bro. Oh my goodness,
You did not
bro.
show me
There's
nothing.
no way.
You did not show me, nigga. We didn't. See, I didn't see shit. Anyways, moving on. if you guys are not familiar, Netflix has agreed to purchase the Warner Bros. And for all my geeks and comic book nerds and all my anime guys, I'm not knocking none of y'all, but that is huge news.
Definitely huge because they announced the worth, and Netflix are copping out the Warner Bros. For $72 billion. $82 billion, giving it ownership of HBO, a major firm franchise. And what that means for Netflix is now Netflix will have more control of basically Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
What that means for y'all is that subscriptions are gonna go up, and y'all gonna be paying a lot more. So
I got my sub, and
Sucks
it's
for y'all.
not going up. That and just to put that in preference, Netflix basically owns all the rights to all the Harry Potter movies and any future TV shows they may have. All the DC universe, Superman, Batman, all Netflix. Anything to do with Game of Thrones, whether it's spin-offs or the original Game of Thrones, Netflix now owns that. I'm not sure if you guys like the show Friends. Not really my thing.
Go to show.
Go to the show.
You fuck with Friends?
I watched
goated.
episodes.
It's goated.
It was pretty. It's a
Jennifer
cool show.
Ashton and yeah.
Type deal.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, Netflix owns that as well. Cartoon Network and all its content. Whew.
That's goated.
Netflix. So that's Powerpuff Girls. That's Steven Universe.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Dexter's Laboratory. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What's that? What's that?
There's also
What Raven?
I was gonna say Jimmy
Teen
Neutron.
Titans.
John.
Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, Jimmy Neutron like Cartoon Network, right?
Yeah, I
Right.
think so. They own all the rights to the Warner Bros. All the games, including Hogwarts Legacy and Mortal Kombat. All Netflix. They own all those rights. Basically, Netflix, as Jerky was telling us, the price, we could see some inflation with your monthly subscriptions,
you're
but
definitely gonna see it.
if you guys do have a Netflix, I'd hold on tight because they're getting a huge amount of content uploaded very soon.
That shit is already a highway robbery.
Yeah.
This shit got ads. You're already paying $60.
Right.
Like what, $12,
Now,
$13?
do you guys
ads?
think-
Like, come on.
My Netflix is like $6.
No ads?
I got ads for sure.
Oh yeah.
For
I
sure.
know what I'm talking
So
I
do you
don't
guys
care
think the
about that.
quality of other films and other like shows are gonna be brought down? Because Netflix, they have
don't
great
think so.
shows. Like, they have great shows, but like Netflix production is never like as high. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't mind Netflix production though. Like Netflix produced. I'm sorry, brain rotted. Netflix produced movies that I've watched. I didn't have a problem with them, like the
Okay.
acting or the visuals or CGI, nothing like that.
But compared to like just we talking about like Warner Bros. Like they have iconic films, bro. Like they've been dropping hot shit.
I mean, I'm assuming that if Netflix is copying them out or buying them out their deal, then they're prepared to make any upgrades or any investments they may need to do to keep up with what's already there. Like, there's
Right.
no way Netflix buys all the rights and then the production goes down. I'm thinking that they're buying all the rights to boost it, to make it even better, to give us better visuals.
Okay, I can see that. I can see.
Yeah,
I would hope so. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to pay this subscription for no reason.
that. Yeah.
Even the CEO, Ted Sarandos, said his company's goal was to become HBO faster than HBO can become us. So he just wants to give better, better visuals and better access to
Yeah.
what is going to be Netflix now. And as far as it goes about the stock Netflix, I'm bullish about it. I think it would be a very good investment to do because they are around $100 price to date. And with the merging can be tricky, yes, but I feel like because they're in the same industry, they were able to merge well in together. And essentially you're getting a whole percentage of your industry merging into yours. So mostly people are not going to care. They're not going to care about the difference. And I think that will help collaborate to their growth of their business. So definitely look at Netflix's in the next couple of weeks for the tip of the week for the Playmakers. We think Netflix will do good in the stock market these next couple of weeks.
Before we end it off, since we're on Netflix, what's y'all all-time favorite Netflix show? Like it doesn't have to be
question.
made by Netflix, but it's on the Netflix platform.
Rose, is Peaky Blinders on Netflix? Peaky
Peaky
Blinders is my favorite Netflix show of all time, and there's nothing that comes close in my opinion.
What about you?
My show is Suits, and if you know, you know.
I've heard about that. Yeah. What about you, Trev?
Damn.
I'll say Breaking Bad. Like that is a top tier level show. Like that is crazy. The plot line is OC in that joint.
I'd say Supernaturals.
Oh, Supernatural's good too.
You thinking Supernatural's over Vampire Diaries though?
Oh, that's one.
Nah,
I'm taking
Vampire Diaries
Diaries.
is crazy. I ain't gonna.
I'm taking Vampire
If you know, you know,
I
bro.
don't know that joint.
For real? All right, cool. It is what it
Gay
is.
shit.
Niggas don't know. Niggas don't know, bro. Niggas don't know.
Your favorite show didn't touch Vampire Diaries numbers, by the way. Just letting you know. You said Suits, right? Yeah, that shit. Come on,
How
man.
you know? Look it up.
I don't even have to.
Oh,
If you had to give an outro like this, like Suits show, how would you do it?
like how the show
Right
is.
now, outro.
I mean, it's a good show. I mean, you have to really tune in. It's not something that it doesn't have like a lot of action and stuff like that. So I would say it's not for everybody, but it's definitely very tunable, and you have to watch it in order to like it. And I feel like you guys would.
Because with Peaky Blinders, this is how I'll do my outro with the Playmakers episode 8.
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders way, mate.
Go ahead.
Okay.
This is your co-host, Wilton and Nene. And mate, we are out of here.
I heard the man. Thank you for tuning in. This is Playmaker Bana.
This is Playmaker Swift.
This is Playmaker Kev.
We appreciate all the love and support. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already joined the giveaway, if it's not over, please join the giveaway. If not, don't do it. Like I said, that $100 is about to be Christmas. I need some funds in my pocket. I need some type of resistance. But if you guys also have noticed the background, we didn't get into it. If you appreciate, what you see, hopefully we've already, released the process and what we did and give y'all a little story. But all hands on deck. We definitely came together and gave you guys something to look at behind us other than white walls and shit.
So if you do like it, comment, subscribe, and don't forget Playmakers Podcast, the best podcast in the world.
On the uprise, Playmakers to
Yes,
the
sir.
moon.
You got it, type.
I got it.
Yeah.
I'm Rampage Jackson.
But so
Too. I'm spanking shit right now.
So
Animal, big out shout out to
that's how it should be.
I'm gonna look.
You still gonna look?
I'm gonna look.
Keep it playing.
Guatemala, USA might win. I don't know, bro.
Hey,
I don't know, bro.
hey.